I go, oh, well, there's a real acting job on TV. I'll go get this guy. So I hire this guy, and I meet with him, and he's like pouring through the script, and then he just goes, look, sometimes when you're running from lasers, you just got to pretend you're running from lasers. It was really the greatest advice, because that's the truth, is acting is just pretend it's real.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
I know.
It's great advice.
I appreciated it. We'll be right back.
Hey,
was that good? We'll be right back.
Subscribe to Burger King.
We were talking about Sarah's new beau. Maybe her...
3 years.
3 years is serious.
We're on again, off again lovers. It's not like
Oh, like us.
Oh. I mean, oh.
But what about... you say he's a brilliant actor, and I know he is, but do you ever try to ask him, like, how do you do that? Or not that you're not a brilliant actress, but...
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's funny because he's played a lot of people, and I go like, oh, you do such good impersonations, and he gets really mad. He's like, they're not impersonations, I inhabit.
Oh, he's got a little vessel in him.
He's pretty deep, though. He's like a really big brain guy.
I watched that There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis, presumably the greatest actor on the planet.
Yeah,
and he was doing an impression of John Huston, and it bothered me the whole time, you know. And I asked Paul Thomas Anderson, I'm like, did you tell him to just do John Huston? And he said, no, but he did. Like
I wouldn't know that. I don't know what John Huston.
But if you watch Chinatown, you know, John Huston's like, Mr. Gitz, you know, it's time you leave Chinatown, sir. I can't do him. But he did because it wasn't a great impression, it came off as a character.
Oh, well, someone showed Heath Ledger, and, you know, he's incredible in the Batman as Joker. And then he's doing, like, a really young Tom Waits or somebody.
I heard that.
And so they shot back-to-back on YouTube?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Very cool. A lot of people do that. They use inspiration. I know Tom Hardy does that a lot. A lot of people do that.
Peter Sellers said every character he ever did, he stole from Alec Guinness.
Well, we saw that one movie where Alec Guinness played all the... It was very Sellers-esque. It was like very
Kind Hearts and Coronet.
Yeah, Kind Hearts and Coronet.
But there was something that Sellers... Oh, there's an interesting person that Sellers played for Being There. Oh, I know who it is. Remember Being There?
Of course.
Yeah. He was playing Stan Worrell.
Oh, that's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which makes sense now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What was the thing where he kept saying about... He said, if you give me my fucking money... Yeah. He's talking about when he saw the...
But do it like Stan Worrell.
I can't.
He said, if you give me the fucking money,
I will cut you.
That's really good.
That's great. I never realized that. Holy shit.
And then here's the other cool thing. I saw a thing on, it was the cast of The Godfather, and they were talking about this one scene. And remember Luca Brasi comes and talks to The Godfather at the very opening wedding scene?
At the wedding, yeah.
And he says, I hope you have that hilarious line about
your first son will be a masculine one.
Your first child will be a masculine.
I was just here already doing it.
I just already did that. So, but in real life, they did it, and the guy sucked as an actor. Like, he was only cast because he was good at killing and he looked big. So he's trying to say this, and fucking, they said, like, Brando kept going, like, come on, hurry up, you know. And the guy's like, you know, and he sucks, and he can't remember his lines and shit. So they're like, come on, you gotta fire him, or what the fuck are we gonna do? And then Coppola goes, no, we'll keep it. And then the next day, he did a shot of the guy outside waiting, practicing his speech to The Godfather. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah, that's
so not only saved it, but he turned it into like a memorable scene for this horrible actor.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever done that for me.
No.
That's for goddamn sure.
we were in a film together.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Speaking
Sarah
of Mr.
Silverman and Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Screwed.
And everyone hates it anyways.
Yeah. Not great.
I remember there was a guy.
And you know the guys who wrote it and directed it?
Yes.
Great guys.
Larry Karaszewski.
Larry and Alex.
Alex Sulkin.
No.
Larry Karaszewski.
And Alex.
God damn it.
Alexander. Scott Alexander.
We should
they
do one of those
wrote the O.J. Simpson thing.
Oh, the miniseries.
Would you like to be on one of those party game things?
Yes. I love fun facts.
Doesn't it remind you of like the 1950s? Like that when I was growing up, they'd have shows like that, like sort of B celebrities. It'd be okay, and it's, they're doing shows.
Yes. Or draw.
Well, Match Game is so good with Alec Baldwin now. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's much better than our version.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, you went to Canada for that show?
We did a Match Game pilot. I completely forgot.
So they couldn't get a sixth.
Life is so long.
The sixth person dropped out. So I said, well, I know Super Dave.
Oh, Bruce Valanche couldn't make it?
Yeah. So I know Super Dave.
Yeah.
So I phoned Super Dave. So he goes, no. So I go, no, just come on, please. So he walks into the room with the other celebrities, and he's like, this never happened.
He's so
If
funny.
anyone asks, and just sabotaged the whole thing. And the guy came out. It was a very funny guy, Andrew Daly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, was the host. He's like, I like the other guy with the long, from 1970. Prefer Gene Raver.
Gene Raver.
He probably was on the original.
Yeah, you probably, maybe. I don't know.
No.
He has had an odd career, but he's super wealthy. Do you ever look around?
His grandkids call him Grandpa Super.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's funny, you forget how funny a name Super Dave is.
I know.
Just to come up with that yourself.
Yeah, well, I was saying that
name's
about
not even Dave.
TV shows. Like, I was around when I first moved to LA. The Friends pilot script was going around,
Oh,
and
yeah?
I remember making fun of people that were, "Are you auditioning for Friends? It's about friends. Get it? It's called Friends." I was like crying, laughing at how stupid it was.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, even Happy Days. We think of Happy Days, but if that was a pilot going around, we go, "Oh, it's called Happy Days."
I got
make
this, one
the
of the
worst.
first scripts I got was Ellen. And I'm like, this is exactly like Seinfeld. It's like written exactly like Seinfeld. So I went in and told them that, because I thought it would never go anywhere. I thought someone should tell them.
It's odd. It's like, it's odd what hits and what doesn't. Like, I never would have thought
I
that.
bet your Bo would know.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. He would know that show. Absolutely.
Remember the two Ronnies?
Yes.
Because my mom was obsessed with the two Ronnies.
Four
Where would they
candles.
see it? On PBS?
I don't know. I mean, she used to talk about it all the time. And then when I was just in Wales, we watched this whole special, and it had all these bits by the two Ronnies.
Yeah.
My mom was obsessed with them.
Was it the top 50 sketches in British history? Was that the one?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause they were on there a few
Python. Yeah,
times.
it was. Yeah.
The big
Yeah,
Ronnie I
we-
loved. He went on to do a TV show called Porridge, which was set in prison, which I thought was, why wasn't there a comedy set in prison? It seems so obvious. But he was hilarious. But Ronnie Corbett would tell stories. He was almost like Dave Allen, he'd sit at a chair. This is a British thing, where they'd smoke and have a drink and sit in a chair and tell a story with a whole bunch of jokes in the story. They're fucking incredible, those guys. Does your Bo, is he a good storyteller? A Wales gentleman?
Yeah. Sometimes in bed I'll go, say Shakespeare. And then he goes, I'm not your monkey. And then I go, I know, you don't know it. It's okay. And then he's so easily bullied.
What if this, like you're introducing him to your friends, you go, this is my boyfriend, he's from Wales, I'm from normal parents.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already done that.
Of course, sorry.
I just did it in Buffalo. I've never
Oh,
been
from
with
Buffalo.
a girl from Wales. I've been plenty of them Buffalo sluts. They're rough trade in downtown Buffalo. That's where we'd go to Buffalo and Rochester because I did comedy in Canada. And so, as a result, we thought the biggest guy in show business in all of America was Howard Lapidus, because, he owned...
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So,
He was the biggest guy.
Yeah, he was pretty big. He was pretty big. Hi, sweetheart.
The guy that drove you around, like, the neighborhood in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, we don't have to tell him everything. I keep telling him, you know what I mean?
Is he the guy you painted your finger about?
Oh, my God.
I want to...
Sweetheart.
Can I ask... Yeah, oh.
No, go ask a question. You girl.
Yeah, get it.
Ask a question.
You've been so generous to so many young like Brian Moses and people. Who were some of your mentors? Did you have any mentors?
Gary.
Yeah,
Shanley,
Gary.
for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was a tough one.
God damn it.
She wants to get
Sarah,
into
have
the
you ever
mouth.
had a job other than show business? No, right?
No, I mean, I was a waitress, but
Pretty quick, though.
Yeah, you
it was the
had
first time I ever
success
saw a
very
penis.
When you were a waitress.
Yeah. A boss.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait a minute, man. I was just saying yesterday, you know, everybody talks about, like, sexual harassment in Hollywood, and I was like, what about these poor fucking waitresses?
No, in Hollywood, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's so funny because
but
I was at
waitresses,
something
really?
where this woman,
sweetie.
when she was on stage, she goes, raise your hand if you've ever seen a guy's ever jerked off in front of you in public, you know, in public place. And like every woman went like this. And then
What?
Nicole
That's
was
shocking.
next to me and he's like, are you serious? I go, are you kidding? And you realize like guys don't realize
Yeah,
it.
it's shocking to me.
This is a story I've heard that from a lot of different women, and it seems like something from the 40s or something, that guys will chase them like around a desk, you know, like,
Oh, like the
Pirates of the Caribbean.
olden time you did?
But definitely
Benny
like
Hill?
a, like
Yeah,
a
right.
powery thing, and they're trying to get away. The guy doesn't care, you know, he's trying to pin them.
Well, it's kind of...
And great actresses.
Subscribe to Nom Burger King.